Hey girlfriends, my name is Meech and welcome back to my channel. So as you all can see by the title of this video, I'm about to show y'all how to finesse the system, okay? How to work smarter and not harder, because your girl be really finessing, okay? I be coming up with some stuff. I don't know how I be thinking of this stuff, but when I want a cute hairstyle and it takes 10 hours, I don't have the patience, so I'm just gonna figure out how to finesse it, okay? So if you are interested in seeing how I did this hairstyle in 3 hours, y'all, using regular braiding Kanekelon hair, then without further ado, honey, let's get right into this video. So first we're going to start off with clean hair. We're just going to take a little moment right here to admire our natural hair. Yes, honey, this is 2 years post big child, by the way. So nevertheless, I am going to take a rat tail comb and I am going to part my hair from ear to ear, just like in the Passion Twist video. If you have not seen that, make sure you go check it out. And so I'm going to separate that front half from the back half. So how much hair you want to use in your front section is totally optional. I decided to add a little bit more hair just so that it would look as natural as possible over the back part. So now what I'm doing is I'm sectioning off the perimeter of my hair down the sides and across the back, and the reason why I'm doing this is because, again, I want this to be as natural as possible, and I also want this style to be versatile. So if I want to wear it up in a ponytail, or if I push it off to the side, you only see braids and it looks like my entire head is braided. So right here is a better visual of the part that I just sectioned out, and I'm going to braid that and I'm going to put it away for whenever I start braiding the singles. So now that we have the part sectioned off that we are going to braid later on, I am going to go ahead and get started braiding this back section. Now the way that I braid it is a specific way for a reason. I am going to braid around the section, and then in the middle part I can just braid that however, but you want to make sure that you braid like a box or a circle around, and those will be your anchor braids for when you sew later on in the video. And I am going to give a better visual of this, as you guys will see. And I also wanted to note that I do use a moisturizer on my hair when I'm braiding, which in this video it'll be this Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie, and I just use this to give my hair some moisture while it's braided down so that it's not dry and brittle whenever I take my braids down, which will cause breakage. As you guys can see, I have the very lowest braid, which is around the perimeter. That's going to be our leave out, what we're going to braid up later on. Then I have that anchor braid that is around the middle braids. That braid is what we're going to sew our wig down to, and those braids in the middle, they can be braided any kind of way. It really doesn't matter, just as long as you have that anchor braid. Okay, so right here I'm just using that Blue Magic to grease my scalp. You know, I ain't trying to have no little dry spots and flakies. Ain't nobody trying to be buying no Head and Shoulders, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna grease all through my scalp, and then after I'm finished with that, I'm going to take that front section and just braid it out the way, because we really don't need it right now until later on. So now we are going to take our old school Brandy I Want to Be Down braided wig, y'all. And this wig, I've had it in my closet forever and ever, but I was not going to wear it looking the way that it was looking. So, you know, I decided to finesse the system or whatever and just make it like a half wig. So basically what I'm going to do right here is I'm going to size it on my head, and I'm going to just make sure that it fits on the middle part. Since I don't need the entire wig, I am going to end up cutting that front part off and in the back off where I don't need it. So remember, because we're going to have leave out, I'm only going to keep just enough of the wig to fit on the braids in the middle. So how much ever you cut off of this wig is honestly just dependent upon your head size. I only needed to cut off the front lace part, and I cut off like 3 or 4 rows in the back because I'm gonna have braids back there, so I do not need that section in the back either. So now, as you can see, I'm just going to try that wig back on just to make sure that it fits exactly how I want. And then now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take out that lower braid that we're going to use for our leave out. And as you guys can see, this is how the braid looks, and I am going to go ahead and start braiding that part up. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do these little knotless tiny box braids. Now I am going to use some edge control down my hair, and this just allows it to be neater. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to braid it down. I'm going to start the braid with no hair. I'm going to braid it down a little bit, and then I'm going to start adding hair as I go. Now this video doesn't necessarily teach you how to do them, so if you need a visual on that, there are several other videos on YouTube that I'm sure are very helpful. So now we are done with the back, and I am going to go in and put the wig on. Now I did leave the combs in this wig just in case, you know, one day I had these braids in and I just wanted to throw the wig on and go and take it off when I got home, because it'd be like that sometimes or whatever. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put the wig back on, and So now that I have this wig back on, I'm just checking it out, making sure that it's sitting how I want and that it looks the way that I want it to look. And this is the back of the wig as well. You know, I gotta show y'all the back and how it's gonna look whenever I decide to wear it in a ponytail. So now I'm going to take my needle and thread, and I am going to sew this wig down to those anchor braids I was telling you about, the braids that are around that perimeter of the braids in the middle. I am going to sew this wig down to those because, you know, even though this is optional, if we having a hot girl summer, do you really want your wig to not be sewn down? Like, really? I mean, we can't have city boys out here embarrassing us, y'all, so we gotta be on point. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sew this down to those anchor braids. This hot girl summer, let me just put out a disclaimer that your girl is married, so my hot girl summer is gonna be a little bit different than all my single girls that's watching. But nevertheless, y'all still need to have a hot girl summer. Go have some fun, do your thing. Don't let these dudes get one up on us because they swear they in the lead right now, but little do they know, females is always winning. Your girl is done with her knotless tiny ass braids. Oh my gosh, y'all. Listen, first of all, the fact that I'm sitting here like I'm just so exhausted, like I just braided my whole head. Meanwhile, this whole part is a wig. Let me cut it out. Let me stop fronting like I really did some hard work. I got a little sidetracked and add these little beads. Y'all remember these little beads? I don't know if y'all can see them. They got the little Chinese print on them, or maybe this is Japanese. I don't know, but either way, and y'all know what's crazy is we be wearing these and we don't even know what they say. But anyways, y'all, so this is the final look, and I really do like these a lot. My passion twists that I wore, I ended up taking them down after 3 weeks because I changed my hair so much and I just wanted to do something different. Okay, so yeah, so we got a little bun action. Girl, come on, cooperate, honey. So we got a little half up, half down. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video as much as I enjoy recording it for you. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl channel, okay? I love you all very much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.